Today is Tuesday, the day after the Columbus holiday weekend, so I've got 20 orders going out today. So I've got to get all that stuff packed up, and then I've got the morning show with a lot of Josh and Suburban Beard. It's just going to be a busy day today. I'm really excited, going to get a lot of stuff done, and I'm going to take you guys along for the ride. All right, so I got my IKEA bag ready to go. The first thing we have going out today is this bison leather wallet. And this is in the H bin, I believe. Should be right here. Yeah. It's a bison leather wallet. I picked this up at Goodwill a few weeks ago. I paid like $2.97 for it. And it sold for $25 with free shipping. This is going to go first class. Probably cost about $4 to ship out. Next thing going out are these Lucchese cowboy boots. I've had these for a while. I found these at the Goodwill bins. They're in very good condition. I mean, some normal signs of wear, you know, like scuffs on the toes and stuff. But overall, very, very good condition. I paid less than $3 for these, about $2.80. And these sold for $90 and the buyer pays shipping. Really good sale there. Sold some more of these Keurig K-Cups. These are this McCafe Winter Wonders things. These are actually expired. They're best by like September. And I'm still selling these. Good thing, because I have like 4 of them left. But this sold for $9 with free shipping, and I think I paid like $1.50 for this. I sold a men's shirt. It's a J.J. Oliver I-16. Okay. So J.J. Oliver men's like long sleeve shirt. That's what it looks like. It sold for $10 with free shipping, and I think I paid like $3 for this. So not a very good buy, but happy to be moving out some of my clothing. Got these Under Armour sweatpants going out. I haven't even put those up yet. I got these at the Goodwill bins a couple weeks ago. They're just like gray, like joggers. Very, very good condition. I paid about $1.50 for these, and they sold for $20, and the buyer pays shipping. This next shirt is in bin I, and it's number 5. So I5 should be right here. I5. This is a Pearl Izumi cycling shirt. I picked this up at Goodwill. I think I paid like $4.75 for it, and it sold for $10.51 with the buyer paying shipping. Again, not a very good pickup there. This next item is in bin A18. So you open the A bin, you see 15 is right there. So then we go 16, 17, 18 is right here. That's why I really like the file. You know, it's just easy to find stuff. This is just a women's North Face t-shirt. It's got a cool little graphic on the front like that. And it sold for $10 with free shipping, and I paid $1.50 for this. So probably making about $3, maybe $4 on that. This Titleist golf club, I actually got this at the bins a few weeks ago. It is a Titleist AP2 forged 3-iron. I thought I would sit on this for a really long time, but it actually sold in about 2 weeks. I sent a best offer to the buyer, and it sold for $48, and the buyer pays shipping. They were all in like $60, so it's just really cool to be able to sell an individual golf club, just a random 3-iron, for all in $60. So really happy with that sale. Oh, and I got that golf club at the Goodwill bins. I paid about $1.50 for it. This next item is a jacket, so it's in my indoor storage. This is a Flint men's blazer, button-down type dealio. I paid $5.75 for this at Goodwill probably like 8 months ago. Like, I've had it listed forever, and it finally sold for $100, and the buyers pay shipping. So very, very happy with that sale there. This next item is in D1. So it's the first one right here. These are a pair of women's hiking pants, like Columbia Titanium brand. Got these at the bins, probably paid about $2 for them, and these sold for $12, and the buyer pays shipping. So pretty decent pickup, I guess. 2 more things of coffee. This is a 2-pack of this Coffee Mate coffee and creamer hazelnut, and both of these together sold for $14 with free shipping. So I didn't think the hazelnut, you know, the hazelnut just didn't do as well as the vanilla ones that I had, so I'll just have to remember that. But, you know, still making a little bit of money. Again, $14, free shipping. There's a lot of 2 Sunsilk hair gel stuff. I don't know. It was Sunsilk Captivating Curls. I actually picked this up at a gas station near my house. These are discontinued. They have been for several years. I paid like $3 for each one of these. I actually got 3 of the green ones, like 2 pink ones, 4 blue ones. But these 2 I paid about $3 each for them, and they sold for $35 with free shipping. So really good pickup there on some discontinued retail arbitrage. Haven't put this next item up yet either. This is a Carolina Gamecocks like windbreaker. It's a vintage Russell athletic jacket. I don't think it's made in the USA, but made in Korea. So just a nice Carolina jacket. I'm assuming whoever bought this bought it for a celebratory purpose to, because, you know, since the Gamecocks whooped up on them Bulldogs this weekend. But I paid $5.75 for that, and it sold for $35 with free shipping, and it's probably going to go in a padded flat rate shipping for $7.33. My old Rally Roots tote. I bought this from Ryan and Allie a couple months ago when they were selling them to raise money for a no-kill animal shelter. And I used it for a while until I started shipping out more stuff than would fit in here, so I moved up to my IKEA bag. So I had the idea to auction this off and donate all profits from this sale to the same animal shelter that they donated to originally. So I auctioned it off. They talked about it on their live show last Monday, and the auction ended last night. And the auction, just that, you know, plain canvas bag ended up selling for $143.50 plus shipping. It had 47 bids. Just people are awesome. I was actually worried that whoever won wouldn't pay for it, but she paid. So after fees and shipping everything, I donated $127 to the Care No-Kill Animal Shelter. Thank you guys and your support for that. If you were bidding on that, we really appreciate it, and so do the pups. This next item is a video game. I just listed this last night, Sonic Olympic Winter Games. This was one of the games, I think, that was in that Wii bundle this past weekend at the yard sales. It sold for $12 with free shipping, so it'll probably cost about $3.50 to ship out. A lot of people think you can send video games via media mail, but you cannot do that. That is not allowed. So this would have to go first class. This next item is in D3. See, D3 is right here. This is a Punisher t-shirt. So I'll show you a picture right here. It's a Punisher t-shirt. It's got a Punisher logo on the front, and then the back has the, it's a 511 Tactical branded shirt, but the back has a Chris Kyle memorial type shield thing. Chris Kyle was the guy that they made the movie The Sniper or whatever about, Navy SEAL, and it sold for $12 plus shipping, and only paid about $1.50 for this. So pretty good sale on a t-shirt there. Sold this cast iron horse set. This was the same set I picked up this weekend. Let's say like 10 bucks all in for this. And this sold for $40 with the buyer paying shipping. It was missing a few pieces apparently. Like one of my subscribers said he sold this same set, and it's supposed to have 2 ladders and 2 ladder holders, and I only had 1 ladder and no ladder holders. So for an incomplete set to sell for, you know, a relatively high amount, 40 bucks plus shipping with missing pieces, I think that's a pretty good flip there. So just about quadrupled my money. Next item is in M1, which I haven't even put the M bin up yet. I just filled this up yesterday. M1, this is a Ping men's golf pullover, like a weather pullover. It sold for $20 plus shipping, and I think I paid like $4.7. I think this was half off, so this was like $2 and something. Just a navy Ping pullover. So, you know, a lot of people don't do clothing, but I think it's easy to list, easy to store, and, you know, it sells pretty regularly for me. This next item is in the L bin down here, and it is the lot of Leapfrog games in this little bag. Got this at the Goodwill bins a couple weeks ago. Probably paid about $1 for it. I auctioned it off. It was like 14 or 11. How many games was it? It was 16 games altogether. So I just auctioned it off to see what would happen, and it eventually sold for $7.25 with the buyer paying shipping. And it had 12 bids, so it did better than I thought it was going to do. But again, not too much profit there, maybe like $4 or so. This next item sold for $15.47 plus shipping. It's that Oakley sunglass case, but the buyer hasn't paid yet. But I still want to show it to you. It's like at the Goodwill bins the other week, there was like thousands of random glasses cases. They were all empty, and I was just going through trying to find ones that may be worth some money. And this one was really cool. It's like aluminum, and it kind of looks like a little vault, you know, for your sunglasses. You know, it's literally just a glasses case made in China. But I thought it was pretty cool. I listed it for $17 plus shipping, and he sent me an offer of $15.47 plus shipping, which would bring his total to $20 even. So basically sold for 20 bucks free shipping. Again, he hasn't paid yet, but I thought this was a really cool find. So now I got to get all this stuff into the office and start packing it up before the morning show. Currently 7:40, so I've got, what, like 50 minutes to try to get all this packed up before the show. So we'll see if we can do that. So I've been wanting to find a rug to put in my office for a while, like a nice thick like shag rug to help cut down on some of the echo in the room, because it's kind of a big open office area, and the door right there is open to the kitchen as well. So there's just a lot of echoes when I record videos in here. So last night, Haley and I went to Goodwill to do some thrifting, and I found a rug rolled up like a big burrito, taped shut. They were only asking 25 bucks for it, so I was like, you know, I'll just take a chance on it. If it doesn't fit or stains on it or something like that, I'll just bring it back. My Goodwill accepts returns. But I got home last night and unrolled the rug, and I'm telling you guys, this thing is the perfect fit for this office. Like, it can't get much bigger than this. Again, this was only 25 bucks. This is a very thick, like, shag carpet rug. So, I mean, even if you find something like this at Home Goods, like a rug this size would be 200 bucks, like maybe 150, but most likely 200 bucks. So I was just really excited to find something that was such a great deal and something that I actually needed for my room here. So I love Goodwill. Thanks for being reasonably priced with something I need for once. So I got everything laid out just so I can get a better idea of what kind of supplies I'll need. I went ahead and packed up that USC jacket because I wasn't sure if it was going to be first class or not. So I just folded it up, put it in a poly bag, and it is 15.3 ounces. So that's going to be able to go first class, saving me a little bit of money. So great start to shipping today. These Sunsilk things, they are over a pound, so they're not going to go first class. And I'm stuck between sending them parcel select because it's sort of a liquid. It's like a cream, or I might just shove these in a pad of flat rate. You know, it's almost a question of like what your interpretation of a liquid is. I don't think these are gonna bust, and I'll just probably bubble wrap them really well and put them in a padded flat rate. But if it was like a straight liquid, like leaky liquid, I would definitely send them parcel select. So I got everything sorted out and how it's gonna be shipped. Those boots are just gonna go priority. You know, there's nothing really I can do about that. The coffee is gonna go in those 8x6x4 boxes. This golf club is probably going to take 2 of the priority mailing tubes like connected together. So that's going to be a Frankenbox situation. The video game and the wallet are going to go in some padded poly mailers. All of this stuff is just going to get put in poly bags. That's all first class. And everything in this pile is going in a padded flat rate envelope. So let's get to packing. Oh, one more thing before I go. So these boots are too big to fit in a shoe box. So you would need to ship these in like a regular cardboard box. Fortunately, I have this box here, which should fit these boots pretty much perfectly. I might have to cut it down a little bit, but that'll be fine. And then I almost forgot about the suit. I left it in the garage. Something like this, I've seen people ship blazers in padded flat rate envelopes. And while you can do that, you know, it's totally fine to do that. Somebody paid $100 plus shipping for this. So I don't really feel right rolling this up and shoving it into a padded flat rate envelope. And they paid for priority shipping. I listed this at 2 pounds. So I'm going to put this in this box. It's, I don't know, some box I have, but it's like one of these folding boxes. It's just got a really nice presentation. So I'm going to fold that up very, very nicely, put it in here, and just ship regular priority rate. Again, you could save a couple bucks by shipping it in a padded flat rate envelope, but something this, something this pricey, I really want to focus on nice presentation here. Just got the notification of that payment received for the Oakley sunglasses case. So now I got to go get that. This is super light, and since it's so durable, I imagine you probably could just put this in like a padded envelope and ship it first class. But I'm going to go ahead and put it in one of my 8x6x4 boxes just to, you know, make sure nothing happens to it. Okay, so I got everything bagged up in the IKEA bag except the golf club. Obviously that won't fit in there. So I'll take this. You guys know the drill. Taking it to my porch, and I will leave it there for my mail lady. So now I'm done with the morning show. I'm done with shipping. I feel like I'm pretty caught up. So I'm probably gonna list, like photograph and list about 10 things, get those up, and probably go to a thrift store or something after that. But yeah, so let's get to listing. So I've done a few listings. I think I did like 6 or 7 so far. Total on my eBay store, I'm at 471 listings. I'm gonna try to get up to 500 before the end of the day. So that's my goal. I'll keep you posted on that. But I was about to take some pictures of some clothing that I have over there. And I wanted to show you guys my clothing backdrop here. This is a big piece of wood. Like it's like a fake panel wood thing. Like it's super, super thin. I mean, it's like 1/8 of an inch thick. I picked this up at Lowe's a couple months ago. I paid about, I think it was like $27 plus change, about 30 bucks after tax. And it was this wide. It's about, I think about 5 feet like tall, I guess, like this way. But this way it was 10 feet long. And that was just too much. So what I did was I cut, and you can see how it's all like jaggedy. I used like a handsaw and I cut off about 2.5 feet from each side this way, about 2 feet actually on each side. And then I wanted to use the leftover wood to make like a backdrop, like the same wooden backdrop, but for my hard goods. Okay, so here are the pieces that I cut off. You see one's a little bit bigger than the other. But basically what I do, like since I cut them off, like one end is like totally crooked and jagged. So I'm gonna put that one up here at the top, just like that, just right over my white backdrop. Take the other piece, like the straight end, which is this one. You see that end's all crooked and jagged. And I will try to get this in here. And then I'll just match those right edges up down there. So you see, I basically just took the 2 pieces I cut off, put them like this at a right angle on my table, and it gives me a perfect backdrop for hard good photos. So yeah, just with that one $30 piece of wood, I got a really nice backdrop for my hard goods, and the leftover wood is perfect for 99% of clothing. I know Google and eBay and everything says that the white backgrounds are better, but occasionally I have stuff that's white that doesn't look good on a white background. And I have stuff that I just think looks better with a textured background like this. So, so yeah, that's the explanation for that. I'm gonna get back to listing. Okay, so I did about 13, 14 listings earlier, and then I decided to take a quick sourcing trip to the Goodwill bins. I didn't take my camera because I honestly didn't think I'd be there very long. It was just a quick in and out, but I ended up getting this whole garbage bag filled with stuff. I spent $37 altogether, and I guess I'll show you what I got. Okay, first up, I got this yardstick. It's just a yardstick from Lowe's. I've been wanting to get a yardstick to use to measure my clothing with, just because it's a little bit easier to read and not as dangerous as this tape measure. Pull the little thing, it hits my knuckle, and sometimes feels like it broke it. So get rid of that and just use the yardstick. And I found this Adventure by Moshka? I don't know. It's like a backpack diaper bag. It's got straps and stuff, and on the inside it has a bunch of pockets for bottles and stuff. I didn't look at comps on this. It was probably about $2.50 or so. All the zippers work. The only thing I saw wrong with it is that one of the little feet on the bottom is missing. You know, it's got those little feet there, and one of them is missing. So I don't think that's a huge issue. I can probably get, 15, 20 bucks for this pretty easily. I did get one golf club. This is a King Snake or King Cobra 8-iron. It's a women's club. Not very valuable, probably like a $12 to $15 club. I just got it because golf clubs are only $1 there. Then I got these skates. These skates were probably the best find. These are Rock skates, model GT50. I don't know exactly what these are worth, but anytime you find skates or skateboards, the easiest way to tell if they are a good quality and worth money is by spinning the wheel. And what I mean by that is just kind of holding the wheel steady and spinning it with your hand. See how that wheel is continually spinning like that? That means that the bearings in the wheel are high quality, and generally only skates that are high quality are going to have bearings that are high quality. So with a skate, with a wheel that fast, I would say these are probably $50 to $75 skates. Probably used for like, roller derbies and stuff like that. They look a little bit small. I think they're like a women's size 6 or so, But again, I should be able to get about $50 to $75 for those. Next up, I got this Ninja blender base. It's a little dirty, but I did test it in the store and it does work. It is the, what was the model? It's the BL 700. This was kind of heavy and they did weigh this, so it probably cost me about $5 for this, but sold comps are really good. Like, there's 19 plus shipping, there's 44 free shipping, 40 free shipping, 34 free shipping. So I'll probably throw this up for about $40. End up making about 20, 25 bucks on that after everything's said and done. So pretty good pickup there. I got this little lamp thing. It's just, that's basically what it is. Just a little lamp thing. It's got one of these little twisty on-offy things and it does work. I'm probably going to put one of those color changing bulbs in here, point it straight up, and then put it in my office to shine up on the wall, just to give, I have that one light in my videos that is always on, but I'm going to use this to put a little bit more light in my backgrounds and make my background of my main videos just more eye-catching, I guess. I got this vintage tempered glass Seamate diving mask. It was probably about 50 cents or so, and sold comps are pretty decent, like 13 bucks plus shipping. So again, nothing crazy, but I thought that was pretty cool. I got two of these ties. Both of these ties are Brooks Brothers. That's a Brooks Brothers 346, and that's just Brooks Brothers Makers. This one's a little bit, antiquated, but this one's nice and modern. I'll probably lot these two together and, I don't know, maybe sell it for like $15, $18 or so. Maybe free shipping. But anytime I see Brooks Brothers ties and they're, about 10 cents at the bins, I'll go ahead and pick them up. I found this scarf shawl thing. I just looked over it first, but then I realized that it has Minnie Mouse printed on it. And the tag, I don't know where the tag went. It is from the Disney Aulani Resort and Spa in Hawaii. So this was super light, literally probably 10 cents, 10, 20 cents or so. And I think I can probably get like 15 bucks for it. I got this Logitech computer remote control. It's got the same layout as an Xbox controller, but it is for the computer. The back of it is super sticky. You know how that plastic just feels sticky over time? But I pulled out the back compartment and it does have the thing, like the wireless adapter thing, which is almost always missing. So that's a good sign. Obviously I didn't test it because I don't have batteries, but as long as it works and as long as I can use some Goo Gone or something to clean this up, it should sell for about 15 bucks. This next item is still in the back of my truck. It is a stroller. Now, I usually do not pick up strollers, like, ever. Okay, it took me a minute to figure out how to open it, but that's what it looks like. It is a McLaren stroller, which apparently is a very high-end stroller, or relatively high-end. There's nothing wrong with it physically. I looked at pictures online and compared it to what was here, and everything's here. It's just a little dirty. It's got some stains and dust and stuff. But I think once I clean it up and take some good pictures of it, I should be able to get about anywhere from 90 to 120 bucks for it, plus shipping. I might sell it locally, but who knows? And obviously they didn't charge me by the weight for this since it's so heavy, so I paid $5 for it. So the last thing I got were all these hats. I don't want to show each one individually, but it's just a bunch of different style hats. This one was really cool. It's like a Confederate hat made by the Henschel Hat Company, which is a pretty good hat company. And it's like a leather, like Civil War hat, but the gun is broken. So that kind of sucks, but still a cool hat. Sweetwater. This Nick's hat was really cool. It's just really dirty. Mose, why you gotta be all up in here? You're stepping on the merchandise. Back up, back up, back up. We got Tennessee, Atlanta Braves, Under Armour, Oakley Factory Pilot, which was interesting, USC, Nike, and then a Carhartt hat, which is the same as the hat I always wear, just lighter, I guess. So interesting. None of these hats are super special. This Under Armour one is probably one of the nicer ones. I mean, it's in very, very good condition. It's clean. I can probably get about $15 to $18 for that one. Everyone else is, depending on how this Nick's hat cleans up, if I can get it really clean, soaking it in some OxyClean or something, it'll probably do pretty well. But, as it stands, that Under Armour is the nicest one. Everything else is probably, an $8 to $10 hat. It's a lot of hats, but not a lot of money. I probably paid about 25 cents for each one of these hats. And even if each one sells for only $8 in profit, like after fees and shipping, that's still like $110, $114 or something like that. So hats are awesome. I love them, and it's probably my favorite item to resell. So anyway, I'm gonna get to cleaning some of this stuff and steaming it and getting it organized and ready to list. I do have a softball game tonight at 8 o'clock, which is super late for a softball game, but it's the tournament, so got to get pumped up for that, ready to go. We got to win. Maybe I'll get some footage from that. I don't know. We'll see how the day turns out, but I'm gonna get to cleaning and listing. Just a quick update here. I was doing some listing, and while my 2 box lights here do give off a lot of light, typically I've been wanting a bigger light to put like in the middle to kind of light up the center of the photos. I was going to use this gooseneck light, which I got from eBay, and put that over here somehow, but I could never figure out how to wire it. But this light, the one I just got at the Goodwill bins, actually mounts to the wall. So I mounted it to the wall. It's got the little thing right here. I put a daylight bulb in there, and now the middle of my pictures are going to be super, super bright. So I'm probably going to use this for this purpose, and maybe look for another version of this online. I don't think they're that expensive, probably like 15 bucks or so, to use for my, you know, the multicolor light that I want to do in my office. So for right now, this is standing right here, and I'm going to take some bomb pictures. So just got home from softball. We did not win, unfortunately. You know, that was the tournament, so that was the last game. So we're done until next season. So now I can focus completely on reselling. But overall, today was a great day. I got a lot of stuff done. I didn't quite get my 500 active listings. I'm only up to 482. So I came short of that goal pretty significantly, but there's always tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it's been a long one, so I really appreciate your time in this situation. But you're the best, and I'll see you guys on the next one.